quality start, it appeared. It seemed like he had a little concern there for a while, but he worked through it there. I mean, what are your thoughts about his performance and how is he?
I thought he was really good. He's fine. He slipped on a pitch. It just felt awkward. Threw another pitch, didn't feel it. Didn't feel anything else the rest of the game. So obviously, you never like to see that, but he was able to come back and didn't feel anything. And we're taking guys out. Used to be we could leave him. He doesn't throw as much left-handed right now, even though he threw a batter or two maybe. But pitch counts where they were. We just we're being safe this time of year and trying to build these guys up. I thought he was really good. It was pretty impressive, especially against he made some great pitches against they got a couple outstanding hitters in that lineup.
Tanner?
Got to see a little bit of Carson today, but haven't seen Bradley all weekend. Do you think he might be ready to go by midweek action?
Yeah, he's working back. He's had a little tendonitis, so we're just we're being slow with him. It's a day-to-day with him right now. We got a couple guys that are just behind on volume.
Coach, Dylan Cup still having a little bit of a tough time at the plate, but he doesn't seem to have taken that out in the field.
No, and he's a tough kid. He's actually a good hitter. He's just kind of opening weekend. He's gotten a little big, but he's he hits in our scrimmages against our staff, and you got to get comfortable. But he does play great defense. He made another nice play today behind the bag and playing good.
Steve?
Johnny Long, some emotional plays from him today behind the plate. Pairing him up with a younger guy like Durangelo, is that kind of by design, and what have you seen the benefits from that so far?
Him and Joe did an amazing job this weekend. I mean, we're looking at our charts. I don't know what it was today, but the amount of strikes we're getting that are balls and vice versa, we're winning that battle by a good way. But I like the communication. I like the talk. I like the energy from both of them. Luke Dodson fell behind a guy today, and I can hear him back there chirping, and I like that. I like that in a ball club, and I like that in our catchers. He played really well this weekend.
Danny?
Got multiple hits today, and it seemed like DJ, once he got his homer, it seemed like it sparked something again.
Yeah, hey, when him and Hines hit, we're pretty good, So they both had good days, and them back to back, and with Bryce, I mean that's a pretty good middle of the lineup right there. And yeah, it's just a little bit of pressing this weekend, trying to get off to a good start with some of those guys, and I thought they were able. Once we got the lead, you really saw them relax a little bit, and that's going to happen over time. Baseball's a funny sport, so if you try too hard, sometimes you don't get what you want. And I felt like they tried a little too hard, in some of those at bats. And you got to give credit to Air Force. It wasn't, the guy at the end of the game last night was power, but a lot of them just pitched and really pitched well.
Steve?
3 quality starts, it appears, from our vantage point anyway. I mean, last year piecing this thing together on weekends was almost a different deal every weekend. But how do you feel after the first weekend seeing those guys under Parker's direction?
Really, really good. Just there's a little bit of an attitude. There's a little bit of there's a lot of strike throwing, I guess, is the big piece. I mean, just being aggressive and being in the zone. And I thought the last 3 guys that came out were pretty good. They were a little, feeling their way around for the first time, and Parker's all on them in there about throwing strikes, which I like. I mean, he coaches them and coaches them hard, and they respect that. But I thought they really showed out this weekend.
Tanner?
Coach, you challenged the late call with William, but there was another instance earlier with DJ. Might have thought he hit it off of his foot. Did it ever kind of come up maybe to challenge that one?
You can't challenge that one. That's not a replayable play. So that was that was stuff. I think you can't challenge that one. So I'm not going to say anything else.
Alex?
Coach, the bullpen today, you guys had 5 innings, gave up 1 run, struck out 7, I think. Just talk about the work that they were able to do today.
I thought they were great. I mean, even Tyson Harden came in. We got to make a play to start the inning, and he's a sinker ball guy. We're going to get a lot of grounders out of him. So TD was great for the second day this weekend, which was nice to see. And then I thought all the guys that got out there, Carson Liggum was really good. Luke Dodson, for a freshman to run out there, was really good, and then Gavin Black at the end. We're going to need all those guys, and they're very talented. We'll use them this week in the midweeks.
Cam?
Runs pretty tough to come by yesterday, and then the first couple of innings today. Just kind of what's it say about the guys being able to stay the course and eventually get those big innings in the 5th and 6th?
Well, they were frustrated. I mean, you can tell. And that type of guy today, he's throwing a 2-seamer in and a cutter away, and he pitched good. I mean, he kept us really off balance, and we're able to put some balls in play, and then get some big hits at the right time. And we felt like it was we win on Friday in the bullpen game. We win. today in the bullpen game. We actually lose yesterday because of the bullpen game. So that's but we felt like that's an area that we were stronger, and it showed in 2 of the games.
Steve?
Kind of piggybacking off that, it seemed like Weber was doing a good job getting under barrels. The first time through the order, you're getting the ball out of the infield. When you're in the dugout and that's happening, what's the message from you and go to those guys to kind of keep them from getting impatient?
Goat started telling him to try to hit a pop-up, so you're trying to get in your legs and get under it. His splits are crazy because he gets righties out. He's really good against righties. And then lefties hit him. I think lefties hit him at a 4-something clip, but I got Kohler out, I got Mershon out, I got I got a handful of my left. We put Jackson McKenzie in there, and I thought he gave us a good at bat. But yeah, you're trying to match up on him. He's just really good against right-handed hitters.
A question to both of you. Weber came out, was kind of getting under barrels earlier. I just asked Monos the same question, but when you've got a guy like that that's so deceptive and you're having to top everything, I mean, what's your adjustment there, and how can that kind of get throughout the rest of the team?
Really just you got to get more in your legs and try not to get on top of it, because that's what he was trying to do, and that's what he did. The first couple innings, we were getting on top of it and just hitting ground balls, and that's exactly what he wanted. So we just had to scoot up in the box a little bit and use our legs more and square it up pretty good.
Yeah, I was just going to say, my adjustment was moving up in the box. A lot of us did it after the first at bat. The righty today didn't really know what he was doing, because he would throw 2 seams, but he'd accidentally cut it 2. So a lot of his balls were just missing under your barrel. You're swinging hitting the top of the ball. So yeah, just moving up in the box and getting your legs a little bit.
Danny?
Multiple hit day for the team today. Just what was your opinion of the offense the whole weekend and today?
Getting better. Everybody's was excited Friday night, especially when you have those type of pitchers sinking the ball, not throwing real hard. You just kind of get out ahead of yourself a little bit, and you don't barrel it up. But today we kind of relaxed a little bit and we showed our true offense.
Steve?
DJ, I know a lot of people are going to say, oh, they're 1 strike away from getting the sweep, but you can't live that way, right? I mean, you guys got to focus on that. So what's the mindset now that this one's over with, and now you get ready for 2 midweek games against Austin Peay?
Really, I feel like the team has, just took kind of a deep breath, and everybody's kind of, just experiencing the dude and like how everything goes, and how, just really just my bad. Just really just everybody's just relaxed now, I would say. I'm sorry.
Cam?
For both of you guys, runs tough to come by yesterday. The first 4 innings of this game was pretty tough to come by as well. How much of a weight did it take off your shoulders when you got that big 5 spot in the 5th?
It was huge. We were just, like I said, we're a little bit too antsy. We're a great offense, and we know that. So when we start finding barrels, it's a little bit easier. I think Saturday, we hate to lose, but it's probably good for us knowing that we can't play like that. So we come out today and relax a little bit.
That Saturday game, I would say, kind of woke us up. I would say, like I said before, everybody calmed down and just everybody knows what to expect now. I was trying to get some of our younger guys out there. I was trying to put it on them as bad as we could. I wasn't too satisfied the way we played this weekend, because I know that wasn't really our offense, and it got better as the weekend went on. But I know that we can bang, and it'll happen. So.
Doug?
It's going to be kind of a silly question, but we know Chance's nickname is Beans. Do you guys have a nickname on the team?
I'm DJ whatever. Honestly, whatever.
Yeah, so mine's big time. I got it my freshman year.
Steve?
A lot of younger guys, Chance, you mentioned kind of experience a dude for the first time. You were that guy last year, and you were just 2 years ago. What do you tell those guys to maybe prepare? I know Jackson goes out there and gets his first hit today. Ethan gets in at bat, but I know it's important for you guys to see them have some success. But how do you prepare them mentally to take on something like this?
Really, just I'll go up to them when nobody else is looking or whatever, and just like whisper in their ear, like, "Hey, just go out there and be yourself," because I've been in that position and I know how it feels. And really just going up to them and telling them, hey, just take a deep breath and just be yourself.
Alex?
DJ, you had another home run to the tally today. 2 home runs this weekend. How are you feeling out the gates offensively?
I feel good. You know, I still feel like there's way more to improve. I feel like I could have done way more damage, but pretty good weekend overall. Way better than the start last year.
Cam?
When Chris was in here, he kind of quipped that when you guys are both hitting, the offense is pretty good. How much pride do you guys take in kind of being the offensive leaders and kind of, you know, the offense goes the way you guys go?
Yeah, it's pretty good. I would say we always joke around with each other of who's gonna hit more home runs this weekend or that weekend. So I feel like that plays a big part in it.
Yeah, we're just the two old guys. You know, we've been here, we've done it, we know what it takes, and so we just try to lead the group and I don't know, try to get wins.